Hallo,
That special day.
ich bin Roman und willkommen zu meinem allerersten Stream.
Hallöchen, meine lieben Twitch-Follower und Twitch-Watcher, zu einem wunderschönen, neuen und interessanten Stream mit mir, Volcanaman. Es wurde ja ein paar Mal schon angesprochen. Roman, du mal deine Webcam benutzen, als Facecam. Ich hatte nämlich mir mal ein Programm gekauft, ein spezielles Programm, das nämlich mir in dieser Situation ziemlich hilfreich geworden wäre. Und zwar Facecam.
So I'll do this. Huh? How do you like Ronica? She's my personification for the rest of this channel until I show you how I look, which can be never. Over something else. Big ass. Hi. Ronica is not a character. Ronica is just a body. A body so you can have at least a body to see instead of just the voice like now.
Update complete.
Hey. And hello, my Twitch followers and Twitch watchers to, well, my little debut stream. Because, hey, I'm now a VTuber or VStreamer or both, I guess. So, yeah. I'm really happy to now announce this officially, then have a little teaser, because I had a little few teasers here and there, a few of them mostly on Twitter, and yeah, I want to go on to directly to the little introduction to my whole being here. So let's go. Because, hey, yeah, my debut stream of being a VTuber or VStreamer. So, first off, who am I? Well, my name is Roman. And this is the name that I have since I was born, actually. Who guessed? My birthday is on the August 23rd. And I'm currently 22 years old, so yeah, if you want to know exactly when this is, then yeah. So then, if you want to know how tall I am 6 foot or 185 centimeters tall, and from now on I will be calling this 1R for 1 Roman, so everything between 0 Romans and 1 Romans is, yeah, I just thought of this as a little joke there. And if you want to know from where I'm from Austria, the wonderful, even to be more specific, from the wonderful city Vienna. So next, what I like. Well, I like to watch anime. Especially, I'm gonna tell you, I have a few of my favorites listed up, and hey Ryu. Then I like to play games. If you haven't watched my preview, I don't know how many streams I did. Then I like food. I like to eat a lot. I like a real lot. If you maybe noticed that in the past I mostly ordered something, or I already had something to eat, and yeah, that's it, because I like food. I like to eat. And also I like the internet, because the internet is always a happy place. Or another bit weird. Then my dislikes. I don't like vegetables. Not all of them, but a few. I like cucumbers or tomatoes, but carrots is on an exception sometimes. But I don't like eggplants, for example. Just the texture is just weird. Then another thing is I don't like when people are unpunctual, because I'm someone who likes to be punctual. For example, if you tell me, hey Roman, come tomorrow at 12 p.m. to this one bar or this restaurant, then let me tell you, I will be there 10 minutes, 10 to 12 p.m. I'm being that punctual. And if I have to wait 20 minutes for you, then I will be angry. I will be really angry. Also another thing what I really hate is also the internet. I like the internet, but I also hate it because there are some good places, there are some bad places, and there are good people, there are bad people. It really depends on where I'm on the internet and who I'm talking to on the internet. And also, I really hate when people force me to do anything. Mostly, this happened in the past because, for example, I was on a call with a few friends. Suddenly, one of those two friends were arguing about something. I was completely distracted because of maybe watching a video or whatever. And then one of my friends just suddenly said, "Hey, Rowan, can you please say yes?" Then the first thing I'll always ask is, what is the context to this? If they don't give me the context, then I will not give you my opinion on it. I will not agree on it. And if I get the context to it, then I will maybe agree to it or not. Is again depending on the context. So then, as I said, I like to watch anime. My favorites are Elfenlied, because it's just amazing how you have just one or two bonuses to humanity, to a human, which make it dangerous but also interesting. I mean, what would you do if you suddenly have the power to use multiple hands? I mean, in the anime itself, it was a bit dangerous with, oh yeah, you can kill people and so on. But hey, maybe you want to watch the video while one hand is doing the dishes, the other hand is making some food, and so on. Then I like Megaku City Actors, or also called Kakaru Project. Mostly because one of the creator of that anime did also some music to that, which is also in the anime itself. And those songs are mostly Vocaloid songs. And I like the Vocaloid. It was basically, Vocaloid also made me watch anime. Then another anime I love to watch is Gurren Lagann. I'm not gonna spell the whole name because it's too long. But If you don't know this anime, it's basically two guys on an adventure in the world, and yeah, I can't really explain it completely or summarize this. It's just amazing. Okay, then another one I loved to watch was Steins Gate. I always had it on my watch list. Never came to watch it. But then one day I just decided, okay, you know what? I'm gonna watch Steins Gate. Because hey, why not? And I don't regret this decision. And yeah, I have a lot of other animes that I forgot to write down. Like Land of the Lustrous, which is a CGI anime. And I really hope that there's a second season. Because the story is amazing. So, next off, my favorite games. I wrote down the Sonic game series, but actually it's most Sonic games. Like Sonic 3 and Knuckles, best game, favorite game of all time. Sonic Forces, please put it into the trash where it belongs. I played it through it and I didn't like it, mostly because it was just too short in my opinion. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is, I know it's very short, but it has some replay value. And that's mostly the reason. Sonic Forces was not replayable because it was mostly boring. Sonic 3 and Knuckles always played it. Then the Mario series, the Super Mario Bros. Series, because hey, I like to go there to play sometimes some Super Mario games. Or not, it's my go-to games. Then the Pokemon series. I played from Pokemon only the 4th generation is the only generation I didn't play. And one thing I like to spoil, I will do a Nuzlocke on the 5th generation games. That will be interesting, just saying. Then I like also Project Diva, because Hatsune Miku, Vocaloid. I like Vocaloid. End of story. Then Doki Doki Literature Club, which you saw a little bit in this little trailer I made. And the reason that it was my first game I played on stream. Literally, the first stream I did was the first act of DDLC. Then there was a little pause. Then I had a little bit of calm down time. And the stream after that, I did the rest of the game. And sadly, I remember that stream was completely muted by me. I was completely muted, which I didn't notice back then. And I remember that at the end of the game, I had a little emotional speech. I completely forgot what I talked about, but I know it was very emotional. And also I have a lot of DDLC mods that I want to play. I stopped playing DDLC mods last year, but I want to redo this maybe in the future. And yeah. Also I like to play Minecraft because hey, you can do whatever you want in Minecraft. You can maybe defeat the Ender Dragon, maybe defeat the Wither, or you can just do whatever you want. Also, I like a few other games that are different, or that I did play once but stopped. Maybe, I don't know. Then a few other things or fun facts you should know is I don't only speak English, but I also speak German. So you can either message me or write something in German, which I happily translate, or you can also speak in English. It depends what you're most comfortable with. Then, some people also, I know, I watched some debut streams where people also said, hey, these are my favorite bands and so on that I like to listen to. For me, I listen to one song and decide then, yeah, this song is bopping. I want to listen to it every day, at least once. Yeah. And therefore my favorite genre, I don't have a favorite. Again, it's just basically, yeah, I like the song. I like maybe this artist has a few other songs that I could potentially like, maybe not. Maybe it's even from the same genre, I don't know. I don't care. I like this one song, so I will listen to this song. Then, something that I saw on a few, mostly in the HoloLive VTubers, they said, hey, I like this senpai. So yeah, I decided to do the same. And yeah, I like Kiara. I like Kiara. The reason for that is she's so energetic. If you're feeling down and want to watch something that makes you boosts your emotions a bit, or you want to feel a bit more happier, watch her. You feel instantly happy. And when the stream is over, you either feel very happy just because you sucked up her energy. I don't know. You feel just happy, or you just had fun watching her. And also there's also no other reason why I like her. It's not like there's some similarities that yeah. Then also my goals for is mostly getting affiliated, because I tried it once last year. It did fail, sadly, but I want to try it again, maybe next year, this year, and overall. Then also I want to collab with other people more. Really, the only collabs I really did were mostly with my friends, and I want to have more collabs with not only my friends, but also with other people like Frau Mautzenberger, for example. Or maybe also some, not only VTubers, but also some other people in general. Like, I have no idea who comes up in my head right now. Soda Popman? For example, I don't know. Or maybe it doesn't matter really who it is. Hopefully I have fun. They have fun with me to collab. And all the viewers also have fun watching the streams. There's also another goal that I want to do, but I will not talk about this because I write it down in the panels in my FAQ. So yeah. Then a few credits here, because hey, I didn't do this avatar. I didn't draw it. I didn't rig it. But I commissioned Xiao Jing on Fiverr to do it, because yeah, the first avatar I used was basically Monica. The other one was Ronica, which is actually just the edited version of Monica with just having brown eyes. Sadly, that avatar, I messed a bit around with that avatar, and now it's completely broken. It's basically just, yeah, here are all the elements on their avatar, and that's it. So yeah, I decided to commission an avatar. And one little thing, this avatar is mostly built after myself. So if you ever wanted to ask how I looked, this is the most accurate version with brown hair, brown eyes, and the glasses, and also the beard and mustache. And also what I also like is the VR logo, and also wait. Also, if you want to look, hey. That's not also the only thing, but also I have shoes. Oh, wait. You don't see it. Yeah, I have shoes. So, yeah, that's too near. Yeah, those are my shoes. I really like it, how they look, because this little black, white is, I just generally like the design. Oh, hi Lux, long time no see, yeah. So, wait. So, then, also another thing is, the intro you just saw was made mostly by me, the little trailer. I used the music from YouTube, from Belly and Studios. So if you want to listen to that without my talking there, go there. I will probably make another thing like that in the future, a better thing with my stuff, probably. I don't know. No, I don't do music. Technically, this song you just hear is technically by me, but I want to have some more original songs there. So, and lastly, everything you see here on this channel is all made by me. The overlay, the banner, the panels, the transition even. I really like the transition. Like, oh. Hey. Oh. Okay, no transition there, it seems. Okay. And yeah. Also, the last thing I want to talk about is actually all the hashtags you can use. For streams, it's the R live. So if you want to make a tweet about, hey, I watch the R Man, or if you made a clip and want to post it also on Twitter, use the R live tag for the stuff, so I know, hey, yeah, that's my clip, that's from my stream. Everybody can watch it, the VOD or not, or the video, I don't know. Then if you want to make some fan art, use the tag the RM Arnton. That's the only tag that was available for that. Because the artist, I wanted to have something like the artist. Yeah, you don't have to drop, it's completely optional, but if, for example, you want to make a fan art, then that's the tag. Also, another wonderful thing is, I said it a lot of times, but everybody who's watching this, everybody who's joining the streams and follows or even joins the Discord server, you all are my members of the wonderful R-Force. Speaking of R-Force, I want to tell you a little story, which is technically also, I decided to make this little story the official The Arman backstory. So the BGM just going to be now silent. Okay, so let's start the story. And at this moment, I completely forgot it again. Fish. Okay. So, the story begins in on a world which is similar to this one. You could say it's even from a different dimension. I personally was on this wonderful planet, the strongest that could ever existed. People also called me Godheart, because of my heart being my power. It was, I could control my different arms. I can always have my sword. And I also can decide. I can also give people their life back. The only problem is, I wasn't alone. Because those people were in danger because of two beings. Strong beings. One was a maniac, completely filled with chaos, completely obsessed with chaos. And another being from a completely different dimension with the goal of destroying all dimensions. But again, I was not alone because I had I was friends with beings from different worlds. One with a two-tailed fox, another one with horns which made them look like a cat. I always thought those two beings, strong beings with them. And we decided to call ourselves the R Force. But then, one day, the being from this interdimensional being had a plan. We located it on our world. And I decided to go alone without my fellow members. That was sadly a mistake. Because this being not only sealed my heart, the powers, but also they teleported me into this dimension. And through the travel from my dimension to this dimension also transformed my heart into a normal human heart. Because you should know, because my heart was actually always be outside of my body, because when it was outside of my body, it looked like a diamond. It was a so-called emerald heart. But now, in this dimension, it's just a normal human heart. And even though I could have lived always without my heart in my body, I'm now concerned that if this happens in this dimension, I could die. So I decided to find myself, my me from this dimension, to take on a little ritual that we gathered, that we found, that makes dimensional travel possible. But I'm also concerned if I find my me then he could also be in danger. So that's why I'm called myself the Arman. But I don't want to do this alone, because what happens if this interdimensional being is coming into this dimension too? What will happen? It will probably also find me and will destroy it. And also me, which is also the reason why I decided to make you all members of the Air Force. So I hope you will join me in my journey to find my real me and have a chance and bring me the chance to go back into my own dimension. And that was the story. I really worked hard technically on this. One is crazy and evil, and the second with well. Technically Lux, yes, technically. Also, one is crazy and evil, yes. The other one is not from a different world, it's more from a different dimension. It's not the same person, because the first one is just obsessed of bringing chaos. The second one just wants to destroy everything you know. Also, yeah, that's probably not me. And also a little tiny fun fact. This whole story is based on a little series I started way back in 2013. Everything I just said is technically that whole series just summed up and give me a reason to be here somehow. But yeah. And also another thing that technically I could now end this whole stream, because that's literally everything I have to say, but I decided to have a little bonus stuff, because normally other VTubers maybe sing, maybe show you some other stuff, but I decided to my brain sometimes really. I just want to tell you a few stories, personal stories, real stories about me. And I decided the first story is actually on how I discovered Twitch, or even basically how I became a YouTuber. And that whole story began also in 2013 for some odd reasons. And back then, my channel, The Arman, now called The Arman, I created, weirdly enough, back then when I created my channel, it didn't have the name The Arman. Its name was my full name, because on the site where you can name your channel, I was just so stupid and thought, hey, you mean my name, my real name? And that's why why I called it back then Roman. Insert last name here. Yeah, I know, I'm really stupid back then. I'm still stupid, but not that much anymore. And yeah, after creating that channel, I had somehow made my mind think that I should upload a video, and I did. It was just a scene from a different video I watched, and that's it. I then uploaded a few other videos. One about, what was it? One where I dance. Oh, okay, actually 2 videos where I dance. Then a little joke video I made when I was with my friends, and another video where what is basically the opening of an anime, but it then changed into an adult anime. I'm not gonna tell you what anime it was. But it was back then a known joke in the anime community. I say only B and P. And that was also when I uploaded it. After I don't know, a few days, I got a community strike on YouTube just because of that. And yeah, I then decided to never upload a video again. Mainly also because my colleagues from the apprenticeship I had back then, I showed them those 2 dance videos, and after I showed them, I noticed, yep, those are a little bit cringe, a lot of cringe. So I will I will put them in private and never talk about them again. And then the years went over. During my apprenticeship, I could not found out about Twitch, where one of my colleagues, or you could say colleagues, I don't know, was streaming. I also made an account called Vocaniman, which is basically Vocaloid anime and manga just put together. And after that, I always watched maybe a few times on Twitch. Then maybe watched some Twitch clips on YouTube. And that was then it. Then, after the apprenticeship ended, another different colleague was streaming on Twitch also, and he gave me the little spark in my head to tell me, hey Roman, how about you stream? And well, I really wanted to stream it then. The first stream was, what I wanted to do was Minecraft, or rather playing a mod pack called Sky Factory, which I played then later on last year, which I also pointed that thing out. But yeah, that was at the end when he gave me this idea of streaming. It was at the end of 2017, but I didn't start my first stream at 2018. Again, the first stream was with DDLC, and weirdly enough, one day before I had the stream, my mic, which I used for I think a year back then, was delivered just exactly one day before my first stream. And it was also the day where I finished the English learning course. So, because I had to do it, because yeah, I needed to learn some English, or have a better English, which is also the reason why I'm making English streams now. And yeah, the first stream went by. It was fun. I knew about DDLC stuff back then because it was really fresh, the game. And well, after the first stream, the weekend after that, I a few friends came to Vienna, especially one friend you know as Selena, and well, another friend from Germany, which I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not talking about her because there are some reasons about why. But when Selena and she came to Vienna, we had a wonderful and really good weekend, which sadly turned really depressing on just Monday after they came to Vienna. The reason for that is, well, I was a bit depressed at that time. I still am, but it's not that much. If you compare it with now and back then. I said this also on Twitter last year, or at the end of 2019, that I had a mental breakdown back then. And one thing that is still in my head is that my friends told me, yeah, I know. My friends told me that I should not pretend to be someone, but maybe be myself. And weirdly enough, now as a VTuber, I want to be exactly that. Not be just looking like Monica or have something like Ronica, but literally being myself. That is also, I think, what I really notice on other VTubers. Because either you have a VTuber who is just this character, or you have VTubers who talk maybe about their personal stuff, but as their character. Like if your character is a detective, you talk about your stories like it's an investigation to maybe something, or a case to something. But I don't want that. I want to be 100% me. No character, no false stories, 100% Roman. This is also why, as I said, why this story that I just told about is not really a thing. It's just completely made up. So, but because maybe VTubers do this, I thought, hey, maybe I do this too. But yeah, I decided the character you see right now on screen is 100% me. There's no predefined stuff. Everything you hear from me, everything I say is 100% truth. And yeah, back then also I had this 1 week after that, after my friends came to Vienna, I finished DDLC, and also this was also the final nail in the coffin for being not more depressed than now. I don't know how to really say this, but yeah. I remember clearly that I really had an emotional speech that also included the mental breakdown back then. And that really transformed myself as now who I am. And yeah, that's the whole story on how I became not clearly Roman, because I remember after finishing DDLC, I started my first playthrough of a DDLC mod, A Brand New Day, which is really a mod you can play. It's always a recommendation to everybody who played the DLC and want to play a mod, because A Brand New Day is basically DLC expanded with jokes, bad jokes also, memes, a lot of memes, too many memes, and yeah. And during that playthrough, when I finished the stream of the third part, the third stream of this mod, I noticed that two parts were really funny, and I made some clips to that, or even highlights here on Twitch. And one interesting thing then happened. When I made the highlights, those highlight things, I noticed the button export to YouTube. I thought to myself, I wonder what this button do. I pressed on it, typed everything in, and then ignored. Then the second one, also highlight, export to YouTube. Okay. Then suddenly my brain just came there and just remembered, wait a moment, export to YouTube. Don't tell me this is now on my YouTube channel, which is dead for 6 years. And what happened? There were now 2 clips, 2 new videos on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I then had to decide, either I delete those 2 clips, or I decide to rebrand as not Roman, insert last name here, but more like the Arman, because at that time the Arman, I had my Twitter handle back then with the Arman, and I thought, hey, the Arman, the Roman, I'm Roman, I'm the Roman, the only Roman. You could know, maybe not, I don't know, but the Roman. So why not change it to the Arman? Which is also funny how to do, because it was still with Google Plus back then, and I decided to delete the Google Plus because it was nearly at when they decided to completely kill Google Plus, and I still had to name myself because I still had my full name. So I decided to have my first name, according to on my Google account, be the, and last name Arman, to have the Arman, and so on. From since then, not only the YouTube channel is called the Arman, all the videos I had previously on there are now deleted. They are never again on this site. I still have them. I'm not gonna re-upload them because no, there are too cringy. Resolution is not good, and just no. And also, according to Google, my name is from now on D. It's really then funny to if somebody somehow hacked my Gmail account, they would probably ask themselves, why the fish is his first name D? Why? Well, if they found this little word, then I just say, hey, it's not my literally first name. It's just because of Google, because I don't want to transform my channel, my personal channel, into a brand channel, which is the reason why it's called the Arman. And yeah, since then, a lot happened between now and then. First off, the change from my Twitch name from Volcaniman to the Arman to be more together, to easily have to remember the Arman, the Arman, the Arman. Then my playthrough of Minecraft, which is also good to have, because hey, I wanted to start my streaming career with Minecraft, but actually never played Minecraft in my streams. I play it, but not on my in streams. So having them have a little project where I play Minecraft. Yeah. And yeah, now we are here. Arman is still here. Roman is now a VTuber. And yeah, I have nothing more about it. Yeah, so that was the whole everything I wanted to talk about, how I became a YouTuber and a streamer. Actually, no. Actually, funny that you point this out, Lux. Because actually, if you replace the dash between R and M, or just put an O between R and M of the Arman, you get the Roman. Me. Because I'm the Roman. I'm the only Roman here. No other Roman exists on this channel besides this Roman. And actually I wanted to call myself the Arman because I thought it was a cool nickname. But yeah, that was basically the reason why I called myself the Arman. Because it was actually should be my nickname, but it's a good play on just get rid of the O and maybe use the dash, or just not. Doesn't matter. Arman the Roman. Yeah. So what can I talk about next? Oh. Nice. What? Okay, really, what can I talk about next? I really want this whole stream to have video personal stories. But now my head is completely empty about what I could talk about. Lux, do you have an idea what I could talk about? Or have a little story? I don't have an idea. Or main topic. Oh, really? What is it? I habe a story. Okay. I know you want to you write have, but accidentally you use the B instead of a V there. But in German, it's good. Okay, it's funny. What's the story? Also, I just noticed that this desk is not completely near. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. I can wait. I don't have an idea what I could use this. Okay, personal story. Mhm. Hmm. I know it's. Hey, this is now getting boring again. This is completely normal for my streams because. Yeah. I could maybe also play something. I don't know. Nah, maybe not. Or maybe. What could I play? Maybe I could talk about how I got this character at all. This avatar at all. Yeah. Well, it's actually really short. I searched up somebody who can make an avatar and a live 2D character with some expressions. Then I saw a bunch of them, but not exactly, the art style was not exactly how I wanted it. But then I came across Xiao, and I messaged them about, hey, could you maybe make a character with brown hair, brown eyes, black frame glasses, a mustache and a goatee, and have and this character should have a little t-shirt, a white t-shirt with the TR logo on it. And yeah, that was it. I thought I also messaged two other people back then, but one of them had the waitlist till end of November. Another one, I don't know exactly. Could look it up right now, but I don't want to. But yeah, the other one was no. And then Xiaojing then messaged me back with, hey, yeah, okay, could you give me a reference? And I didn't really have a reference, but I made one up. Wait a moment, I'm gonna show you my little reference. So, no, not that. Oh. There. Then go in here. Here. No. Okay, yeah, this one. This was the reference. This was the reference. Do you this is the reference that I gave them to say, hey, could you please make my character like that? Yeah. You see the difference, eh? It looks technically the same, but also not. And I'm really happy how they got it completely good. So, and also, weirdly enough, it has some interesting, let's say, expressions. I don't want to use them though, because they're not really fitting. I will probably ask somebody else to make some better expressions because, well, I only got 4, and the first one is basically kawaii. Also, I will never talk in Weepanese ever again, which is my version of Japanese, because every weeb who watches anime probably said those words, and yeah, this is basically the face of, oh yeah, it's so cute, I could die. and I will not use this that much. Then we have somebody gave me carrots again. Really? And the mouth doesn't move. Like also when I'm scared. Oh no. I got jump scared in DDLC again. For the 500th time. Also, thank you for the donation. Really. I will work on the alerts again, and this is going to be in the alert. So, oh yeah, thank you for your donation. Yay. Okay. And yeah, when John also asks them for if they have social media. Sadly, they didn't, but they sent me a link for them to share, and down in the description, or yeah, down in the panels, you can, in the design part, design panel, you can easily click on the link, and then you can have your own character if you want. I don't know. I remember I wrote something like that also. Oh yeah, right. I remember where I write it. Yeah. So if you want your own VTuber, just click on the link, and then you can ask them about your own character, what you want, if reference, and so on. And yeah, that's it. Also, I just updated my Twitter account with the new stuff. Just a little side note here. And oh, also, by the way, Twitter. I just want to point out, I had to look up what my name is, how my name looks in kanji. I looked it up. I really looked it up for the Armen. Nothing. So I decided to just have Roman written in kanji. That was the result. And you know what this mean? Those symbols. I don't know what the name for it is. For them is, but my name also means literally in kanji. Those kanji mean, the first one is, so this one is dumpling. No, this one means December, which makes sense technically because I like December. I like Christmas. So yeah. And another one is this. This kanji means dumpling. And not gonna lie, if you want to know my favorite dish, it's meat dumplings. It's a dumpling, a potato dumpling filled with meat. And I really like this coincidence. I mean, I like December, I like Christmas, I like December overall, and I like dumplings. So, my name in kanji means December dumpling. I like both. So, that coincidence is just fishing amazing. So, anything else? I think not. Or maybe. What could I talk about now? Because again, my brain is now dead. Well, I could maybe. Really, what could I talk about? I need a topic for something. I thought I could maybe talk about something besides how I became YouTuber or Twitch, but now it's this always happens to me. When it comes to being creative, my brain is really creative, but games probably next week. Also, I will starting with this year, with 2021, I decided to also stream every week from now on. So with other words, next week probably a game. I don't know which game. And yeah, where was I before? Yeah, I'm very creative, but somehow my creativity is very good again. I created a little series in my head starting from 2013, and I remember each detail. Like, I'm the main character, my heart is a diamond with powers. It's called God Heart because of this. I'm also the world god and so on. Then I'm also the leader of the R Force, and the main villain is my evil twin brother. And yeah, this is real. I created my evil twin brother back then in kindergarten, and since then this guy is always in my head. And a few years ago I started having another main evil character villain called Robert, which has a weird backstory. No, maybe I could. Yeah. How about his backstory begins with, it's in the future. There are now a lot of robots on the streets. Everybody has a robot. Also, there's magic. You can. I don't know what, but yeah. There's also magic involved. Robert back then was a high political figure, meaning they were very, very popular or not, and because in that world was also magic, and dogs were doctors. Dogs are still dogs, sadly. But yeah, Robert was very fascinated with the idea that robots can go full rogue because they could then use some magic, which is prohibited, which is also the reason why it's called dark magic. Also, well, find out what about 10 cats? I don't know. That's a detail that I don't know. And yeah, dark magic. And Robert was very fascinated by it. Then when he was older and an adult, he got married. He has a little daughter, a 9-year-old daughter. She and his wife then went out one night, just to go to the park, be a bit, look at the view and so on. And then suddenly they got killed accidentally. This was then in the news. Robert then went completely bad and decided to set robots loose and go completely rogue, destroying everything. Then suddenly there's a magician, a powerful, who also incidentally is also the crush of Robert back then in the school when they learned about magic. She then banned him, or what's the English word? So yeah, to ban them, which is weird. Am I the commander and you are the leader? Actually, the Air Force is completely, everybody can be whatever. You can be the commander, I don't know. You can give your own role if you want. The leader role is still me. Because then it would be, because then the Air Force would then maybe be called L Force. Yeah. But yeah, this one magical magician. Yeah, you can give your role yourself. It's the Air Force is completely, is not an army, it's more a group. No. Yeah, back to the Robert story. He got banned into a mask by this powerful magician. Okay. And then this magician wanted to ban him into one dimension. But Robert was also a powerful magician, and he just used a spell that made him split into all dimensions. Not one dimension, all dimensions. But still in that mask. And then one day he came across a restaurant owner, and then Five Nights at Freddy's. So basically everything what I'm now telling is basically I wanted to have this now a Five Nights at Freddy's clone technically, or game. Yeah, FNAF, but I wanted to call it FNAR for Five Nights at Romance. And yeah, basically the restaurant owner purchased the mask where Robert is banned in. Yeah. And then one day he put on that mask. Then it was then possessed by Robert, which is technically good, but now I want to give some explanation more. Robert can't escape the mask. He can control people, but to a little extent. He can't completely control them. If you want to use a spell, he can't do it. Yeah, he's evil. He's, again, in my story that I told before, the first one, he is that interdimensional being. And yeah. So he put on the mask. He then want to, because Robert needs to get out of the mask, he first off has to create a mask that gives him the option to have multiple people, where he can control multiple people. The problem is he only knows, yeah, only kids can be used for that. So okay. So yeah. So he murdered a bunch of kids to use the he also made some masks that are completely useless, which is also the reason is how the kids got killed. He did this for a long time. Like, the game series was planned to be, well, the first 3 games were 10 years apart. So, with other words, after 30 years or 40, yeah, he kept killing kids just to get free of the mask. Yeah. And funny enough, when you got possessed by Robert in his mask form, I also have to point this out. When he possesses you in his mask form, you get teleported to a different dimension, and you are eternal. But only if you have the mask on, this mask on. If not, then you die in that dimension, and in the original dimension where you're from, you don't exist anymore. You're just gone. Nah, it's like you just got ripped out of your dimension, and that's it. Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. And yeah. No, that's the reason why he had enough time to kill children, which okay, yeah. And after 40 years, he was literally searched by everyone. Then, weirdly enough, because they are in a new dimension, the guy who was the restaurant owner, I'm not finished yet. I come to that point where he doesn't do it. But yeah, because there's a new dimension, there are now 2. The guy who's the restaurant owner is in that new dimension now an investigator to solve this case of how the kids vanished or / killed. And at the end, he sees the restaurant owner puts away the mask. This guy then sees, oh my god, that's me. But at the same moment, the restaurant owner just vanishes. Never seen again. The investigator, I call him now, still remembers him, but the restaurant owner's dimension doesn't exist anymore with him in it. Yeah. Then the investigator then made his final thing. I don't know how to call this. Yeah. The owner is now dead, but still lives as the investigator because it's technically the same guy. And yeah, then a lot of years passed. The mask, the Robert mask, let's call it like that, is now in a museum. Which then a thief entered and took away that mask, used it to be teleported into another dimension. Yeah, I know this is like an anime. Again, I wanted to have this as a little game series. Also, thank you, Theodore, for your follow. And yeah, they're now in a new dimension. All the animatronics, because hey, this is a Five Nights at Freddy's series. There are animatronics. I forgot that, by the way. And yeah, so Robert used those animatronics because get this. Get those kids, and yeah, they're now in a new dimension. The company behind the hi Cappuccino Freak, how's it going? I'm just telling about a character of an anime I had in my head since 2013. There's also part of my origin story, quote unquote, because actually there's no origin story of me, because I was just basically born, but I wanted to make an origin story. Oh, Zebraheads, thank you for the follow. Oh, hi Mao, how's it going? Wait a moment. What? Oh, okay, that's good. I'm just talking about the little story about the character that is not only part of my quote-unquote origin story, but also part of an anime I have in my head since 2013. Oh. Well, at least you got revived here in this stream. But yeah, where was I again? I have also to summarize everything again, unless you want to watch the VOD after the stream. Okay. But yeah, how about I don't know, should I continue with the story or not? Oh, hi Fuyumi. Okay, I don't know if I should continue now the story of Robert, the interdimensional being, which is the reason why I'm now here, and also this is not really a story. Wait, what? Okay. What could I talk about now? Okay, yeah. Maybe. Okay, I'm now completely surprised. What could I talk about, or maybe talk about the story? I want to have some personal stories here in my debut, because hey, I want to be personal here. Everybody is here. Everybody is nice. There should be no bad things happening. So we all are here chill, have fun, and we are all friends, and also members of the Air Force, which is also a happy little place, a happy little group. Oh yeah, I know. I think I could talk about how the origin of the Air Force. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this. So, okay. Yeah, I know. Mao is going to cry that much when she gets a lot of money. Oh, Kuma, thanks for the follow. And I hope nobody got scared by this Discord pink. Because if you did, then yeah, sorry. Thank you for the follow. Also, I hope that's not true because holy fish. That's I would cry too if somebody just donated over 600 euros. Yeah, I can imagine it was fun. But at the same time, hey, that would be very so much money. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. It was so much. Those 600 euros just basically killed her whole PC. My God. Well, yeah. Story time about the origin of the R Force. The R Force exists since 2008. My God, that's so over 10 years. Wow. Ah. Yeah. Be respectful. But I don't know what to say here. I mean, I'm happy that Mao got 600 euros. I'm just happy that she has. I just wonder. Wait, Mao, a little question because I can now ask you. I just wonder why. You have a little donation goal, which people can see. Technically all the time. Oh, hi, Mia. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. It's my stream, so it should be more focused about me. But also, I'm always happy to talk about other people, especially when I'm friends with them, because hey, we are all friends, so why not? Origin story. Yeah, origin story of the R Force. So it was back then in 2008. Why do I always say 20? Well, because of 2020 since then. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Of course, yeah. But yeah, it was 2008. I just entered middle school, and my brain, for some reason, was so bored. I decided to imagine that Sonic the Hedgehog and his friend Tails suddenly appeared with Dr. Eggman in our world. And yeah, they defeated him. He just vanished, but then came back, wanted to destroy our Earth. And after 1 year, also there were a lot of other characters from different games or even TV series, or anime even. For example, Phineas and Ferb from Phineas and Ferb are one of the mechanics of the R Force. Back then not called the R Force yet. Then there was also Danny Phantom, Amy Rose. Literally every character I saw on TV or when I played the game They were part of the not yet named R Force. And I also gave myself the character that I was the avatar back then. Again, okay, just I'm not hearing you. Please tell your stories. I will. Okay, good. That's also, Mao. Before you go, or if you want to rewatch this, I also talked about. I also gave my origin story, quote unquote, which is not really my. It's just completely made up. Just saying. But yeah, there were many characters. I was the avatar for some reasons because I was into avatar back then. Okay, no, okay. She will get this message later. Then, but yeah, many character. Then after 1 year, my mother gave me the 2 issues of the Sonic the Comics magazine, and in one of them there was the comic of Mr. T and the T-Force. And just guess what happened at that moment. And yeah, basically my brain just suddenly said, Mr. T and the T-Force. My name is Roman. My name began with an R. My name begins with an R. R Force. And yeah, that's the origin of what is the R Force. It's basically, back then it was basically a group that I created in my head, in real time, in real life, with all characters from different games and TV series, just fighting evil, the villains. And when I finished my middle school, I decided to stop the things with R Force. My brain wasn't happy about that, and wait a moment, I need to drink some good water, because water is good for your health and your sanity. But yeah, I then decided to stop doing this stuff, to think about the offers, but my brain at the same time wanted to continue it. And after starting with watching anime, I then started my own little anime called The Adventures of Roman. Okay, good. Have fun with, or wherever you go. Hopefully you stay safe with masks. Don't, if you don't wear a mask, I have to bonk you hard. Not that hard, but yeah. Take care and stay safe. Because yeah. But yeah. Oh, good. I could maybe talk about now about the pandemic, because this is a good transition to this. So yeah, pandemic 2020, COVID. Well, let's just say that there's a very, very interesting stuff what happened last year with COVID. I technically knew it already because of memes back then. But yeah, I just know. I thought when I saw those memes that, hey, nothing bad will happen. Well, Roman from end of 2019. Think again, please, because, well, I don't want to stay home anymore. this is no joke because of COVID. Luckily my work is partially being at home, mostly because of the bonuses. Yeah, the bonuses. And therefore it's easy for me and my colleagues to just stay at home and work from home. Many people are not that happy because of that, but for our work it's okay. But yeah, it was okay at the beginning from March till I think May. That was where we then went back to work, to the normal building. There was only a little problem. I think it was in June, because one of my colleagues, who is sitting exactly across from my desk, suddenly had told us that he has to go home because one colleague of his girlfriend has showed some symptoms of COVID, some COVID symptoms. No, I'm not. I sometimes stream on YouTube, but not that regularly. Mostly I stream here on Twitch. But you can donate. And down in the on the channel, you can have this little donate button, and you can there donate if you want, but only if you want. I will also say all the donations. My current donation goal is to get a new PC, because the current one is, I have this PC since 2016. It's a bit old. Also, hi Tremmy. Yeah, lurk. You like to lurk here, right? But yeah, the colleague of the girlfriend, of my colleague showed some symptoms. He had to go home because, for security reasons, the colleague didn't want to take the test for COVID for some reason, and because of she didn't want to take the test, his girlfriend had no chance to do it either, which is really idiotic. But anyway, the tests were negative, thankfully. He, out of security reasons, he still was in quarantine for security reasons, and everything went good. And then with, I think, October, we then had to go back into home office. Yay! Because Roman likes to be at home the whole time after 2 years after being at home for 1.5 years on looking for a job. Yeah. Also, he doesn't get bored all day and by watching YouTube. No, he doesn't get bored. Really, I hate being to be stuck at home because of COVID. I really hate this. I don't want to be at home the whole day, not because of my family. No. Just because I got too bored already. I watched everything on YouTube. I even started again with watching YouTube on my own account, on the Armin account. because previously I only watched YouTube. What the fish, Roman? I only watched YouTube in private mode, and therefore I couldn't even like people or subscribe to them. But now when I see something funny, something that's interesting or just amazing, like and subscribe maybe. Also, by the way, because I make this whole debut stream also into a video, I saw that not many people are actually subscribed on my YouTube channel. So here's a little graph, because hey, like Jesus Christ, how many people didn't subscribe? And if you like this video, hey, a like is always welcome. So yeah. But yeah, anyway, then go back to COVID. Then in December, funny enough, my mother, who was at that time at my stepdad's home, which is a few kilometers away. Literally a few, I don't know how much, the same. And yeah, I got the call one Saturday morning with this wonderful information. Hey Roman, yeah, one colleague of mine suddenly got tested positive for COVID. Oh, she then told me, yeah, I'll get tested too today. Okay, we have to wait for the results on Saturday or Monday, I don't know. No, actually it was on Friday. She called me on Friday and she got the results on Saturday. Yeah. And well, after that call, I just got the wonderful information. She, my own mother, got tested negative. Yay! So there were technically 2 times I could have been infected, but didn't, luckily. And all the other times, don't worry, I always wash my hands. I always wear my mask when I go outside. I always avoid people. I could say because of social distancing, but technically, well, actually, I don't avoid people normally. I want to talk with people. But I'm also an introvert and have some problems with talking to people. So also, yeah, if you want to talk with me, just do it. I'm not. I sometimes do some small talk, but yeah, that's basically that's then the end. Just a little small talk, and then just. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. So yeah. And I think I'm going to end this stream now, because I'm nearly. It's weird that it's now nearly 2 hours already. So yeah. I have to now sadly say thank you all for joining this stream. One thing though, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Because I'm gonna upload I make a highlight video of this stream. I'm not promising though if I'm going to upload it soon. It's going to be uploaded though. And you can also follow me on Twitter for stuff. Join my Discord server, because I'm mostly on there. Mostly I will be I don't know. If you want, you can always join there, dc.thearmin.eu, and you can rewatch this whole stream on the archive, because because of Twitch deleting this whole VOD at one soon, it will be available there, so you can always rewatch it how many times you want. And also next stream, which is happening next week instead of in 2 weeks like I did the past year. Yeah, next stream is going to be next week. So yeah. How about also wait before I completely end this? I'm going to host you to somebody, okay? So who can I yeah, okay. So I'll host you to VT. So if you want, you can go there, watch her, I don't know. And until next week, you're the Armin.